Someone should probably go check on that bird. It's been swell, my old friend. Hey, this is our last episode with Morning with Mads. For now, this season 1. We'll be back. Don't worry about it. New recipes. I have to have time to think of them and create them. Look, we have a microphone. You know, the protection went up by the 5th episode, but next season we'll have like a body mic, so I'm not just holding it and I look like I'm hosting America's Funniest Home Videos. Hoo hoo hee hee. I'm distracted having the microphone. So what are we making today? We are making some sweet potato cakes. You may be familiar with potato cakes or maybe familiar with a latke. So basically what we're gonna do is it's gonna be good. And we're gonna do a bunch of things that we normally do. This doesn't get easier. Doing an intro doesn't get easier. It actually gets harder. Holding the mic so weird. Making some sweet potato cakes. Yummy. Gonna be so good. So we're going out with a bang today. We're going out with something big. Production and yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be yummy. I'm very excited. I haven't really seen a sweet potato like cake in the same way that it's like the mashed potato or just regular sort of potato cakes. So I was like, it's kind of like a fun alternative to the pancake. You can have the sweetness that you want. We're gonna put a nice little honey mustard glaze on top, and we're gonna throw an egg on there, and of course put some chives and put some bacon in there. Look like I'm about to sing the ballad. When a hero comes along. Yeah. Got my pajamas. Says weekend plan, right? Weekend plans? Yes, it is currently the weekend. And these are my plans. So, rings true. It rings true. On a serious note, I really do want to thank everybody who's been watching and new people that will come to watch everything, because now there's 5 episodes and we all love to binge things, so you can binge my 5 episodes of Morning with Mads. Thank you very, very much. For our last episode, we have to say our catchphrase that I have made canon. To the pan! To the pan! Alrighty, you're gonna need a sweet potato. I like to smack my potato before we get started. You're gonna need some butter and some milk, lactose free of course. Ooh, look, a fresh egg. Then you're gonna have some chives. You're gonna need some salt and pepper. So I was giving some screen time to some brands, and we're no longer doing that. So we're gonna have Dijon Mustard, Parsley, and some spicy spoo to put into our sweet potato cakes. Alrighty, we're flying in bobs. Gluten-free all-purpose flour. For this next segment, I'm going to do this like every meat commercial ever.
Thick, juicy, covered in maple and pepper. It's bacon. Look at it. Savor it. Yummy.
Alright, let's get cooking. Alrighty, so I am not the best potato peeler there is. But I did my best, and I think, honestly, it's probably the best I've ever peeled a potato. Oh yeah, peel your potato. So I know what you're gonna say. Oh, that knife is used precisely for gutting the loins from a quail. Well, it worked for what I wanted it to do, so. Then we're gonna chop that sweet potato right on up. We're gonna ultimately get these into cubes just to help them cook a little bit better to make our mashed potatoes. Get some water in your pot, and then we're gonna put that onto a boil. Put your potatoes in there for about 20 minutes. Keep checking regularly, stirring and checking if they're getting kind of squishy. And then we're going to drain them, of course. We don't want potato water. I mean, maybe some of you would, but I don't. Gonna put that milk in there. You're gonna put in your butter, and then we're gonna start doing the salt, pepper, and all those seasonings before we start to blend it and make it extra soft and whipped, and yeah, the best mashed potatoes. And after I was done, of course, I put in more seasonings because don't under-season your food. Don't do it. We're gonna put that away, and these are gonna be our leftovers, so leave them in for about a day. The next day, we're gonna fry up some bacon. I'm gonna give you some good ASMR here. Good sizzle. Once those are done, take them out. Leave a bit of that grease in there because we're going to use that for our egg. Oh, speaking of eggs. Look what it is, one-handed crack. Wow, she's done it again. We're going to whip those up because we're about to put those into our mashed potatoes that we pulled out of the fridge from a day ago. You're going to put in your flour. You're going to put in bacon. You're gonna put in, I didn't know if I wanted to put cheese in, but I decided to do some lactose-free Gouda. Put your egg in there. We're gonna do some chives, and you're just gonna mix that all together, basically making kind of a dough is the sort of goal. I'm using an ice cream scoop. You can kind of mush it with your hands, but it's really messy. So just put it into your pan and make sort of a patty shape in the pan. Let those sizzle, and then flip them over. You want them to get a nice brown, crispy sort of crust on the outside. We have to chop up our garnish, so go ahead and do that. Chop your chives. Now we're going to make a drizzle for the top, just some extra stuff. This is our honey mustard glaze. So we're just putting in some honey and then some Dijon mustard, just mixing that up, and simple as that. Now we're just going to do our egg on top. Make sure to season it with salt and pepper or any other spice that you want to put on there as well. And here's the best part, the plating. I'll let you go. I'll let you just watch this. Alrighty everybody, we are finished with these sweet potato cakes. I'm very excited to try it, so let's dive in. Okay, so I've it's very beautiful. It is, she lovely. Alright, so we're gonna cut into it. Gonna get all that goodness in there. I really hope this is good. Okay, here we go. Are you kidding? I'm a chef. Wow. That is so good. I always like being surprised. I really do. I like being surprised. This is something I thought up in my head. Maybe I overcooked the egg a little bit, but this is it, ladies and gentlemen. What a great note to end on. Try this. Actually try it. Cook it. Add your little twist here and there. The thing about the sweet potato, it makes it feel a little bit more breakfasty. It has that sweetness that sometimes maybe you want in a breakfast, you know, kind of like a pancake. The egg on top, that honey mustard drizzle added like, I don't know, just the kick that it needed. So good. Okay, everyone. I'm so excited I've done this. We'll be back for season 2. More breakfasty things. So much love to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm finished chewing. Have an amazing day. Alrighty. Bye.